In this video, we'll look at how you can create, edit, and share documents using Office 365 and OneDrive for Business. You'll learn how you can create and edit documents from any computer using an internet browser, how to access downloads of the latest version of Office, and how you can use Microsoft's mobile apps to create, edit, and view documents from your smartphone or tablet. This video covers setting up folders and storing and creating files in your OneDrive for Business online storage space. This space is different than Microsoft's OneDrive. Log in to mycommunity.ku.edu with your KU Online ID and password. Click on the App Launcher and then choose OneDrive. Navigate to the folder where you'd like to store the document. You can upload documents to your OneDrive for Business storage in a few ways. If the file is saved on your computer, you can click Upload and browse your machine for the file. Or you could simply drag and drop the file onto the browser. You can use the sync option, which will allow you to see your folders and files on your local machines. Then you can drag documents into them or copy and paste documents into the folders. Finally, you can save directly to OneDrive for Business from your browser or computer. The sync option is also how you can download your files when you leave the university. Please check the KU Knowledge Base for the most up-to-date instructions at knowledgebase.ku.edu. Finally, you can create documents directly in the browser. Once you've navigated to OneDrive for Business in the browser, you can click on New and choose the type of file you'd like to create. You can replace the default name at the top of the document with your preferred name. Because it is saving as you go, you can close the window when you are finished editing. To continue to work on your document, click on the document's name, then Edit Document, and choose to either edit in the browser or in the full version of Word. Please note that the online version of Word is simplified. If you need advanced options like turning on track changes, the ability to add references, or the option for advanced formatting, you will need to edit your document in the desktop version of Word. You can do this by clicking Edit in Word when you have Word Online open, or you can go directly to Editing in Word when you open your document. When you edit in the full desktop version of Word, you will need to click Save or press Ctrl+S to save and refresh the document. The option to edit a document stored in OneDrive for Business from your computer's desktop version of Word works if you are using Office 2013 or newer. To install Office, sign in to myCommunity. Open the App Launcher, click on Office 365, and click Install Office Apps. While at KU, you can install and use Office on up to 5 machines. For more instructions, please visit the KU Knowledge Base at knowledgebase.ku.edu. You can work collaboratively and co-author the document with others. To invite others, you can click on Share and look up your classmates by entering their last name, first name. This option will send them an email message with a link to the document and require them to sign in to access it. If you choose the Get a Link option, you can create a URL for someone to be able to edit or view your document similar to Google Docs. When sharing in this way, there are options that will not require the person to sign in with their KU Online ID and password. You can create a document on your local computer and either save or upload it to your OneDrive for Business personal storage space. When you save, you'll choose OneDrive, the University of Kansas. You'll first need to make sure you have Office 2013 or newer and the OneDrive Sync app installed. Please check the KU Knowledge Base for the most up-to-date instructions at knowledgebase.ku.edu. You can download and use any of the Microsoft mobile apps. You can open existing files stored in OneDrive for Business or create new files stored in OneDrive for Business from the OneDrive, Word, PowerPoint, Excel, and OneNote apps. You can locate and download each of the Microsoft apps from your device's App Store. In addition to the apps you'd like to use, you will also need to download the Microsoft Authenticator app. You will not need to log into this app, but instead simply have it installed on your device. To log in to the other Microsoft apps, remember to enter your username as your KU Online ID, followed by athome.ku.edu. For the most up-to-date instructions, please visit the KU Knowledge Base at knowledgebase.ku.edu. If you need additional guidance in using myCommunity, OneDrive for Business, or Office 365, you can find support articles at knowledgebase.ku.edu or contact the KU IT Customer Service Center at 785-864-8080. or itcsc@ku.edu.